Hey guys, this is Mike Austin with Vectology, and today we're going to learn how to texture with Adobe Illustrator CS6. Now let's go ahead and get started. Okay, the first thing we have here is two objects. We have the texture itself and the actual object that's going to be textured. Okay, now first thing we're going to do is we're going to work on the texture itself. I'm going to zoom in here. It's a pretty basic picture of a fish scale, but it'll work for what we want it to work with. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with that. Now I'm going to go to image trace. I'm going to go to 16 colors. Let that work its magic. Now we have a basic texture there. Now I don't like the way that kind of looks. I want to use more colors. I'm going to go to about maybe 29, 30 colors here. It looks a little better. Now we don't need all of these scales. We just want just some really basic ones. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and expand this. I'm going to take my lasso tool. Almost like a kind of a part I want to use. Control C, Control F. I'm just going to use that much of it right there. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and delete this bottom part here. It may be grouped. Just ungroup it. Just delete the bottom part. Have that there. Now we're going to want to define some of this a little bit more. We want this to blend in a little bit more. So we're going to go here for lasso tool really quick. Just bring down some of the opacity of these right here. Go maybe 30, maybe let's go maybe 70%. 70%. I might even go a little further than that. I might go in here all the way there to about 70. The idea here is to get a nice smooth transition from in here, from the outside in. Let's go all the way around. 70 here. 70. 70. Go here, we're gonna go about maybe 30. Whatever looks nice is. Let's go 50 if that's what they want. It didn't look very smooth here when I did the 70 from the 30. So let's go maybe 40. 50, like 50. Good. Okay. 50. What we're doing is we're going from 100% in the inside to about maybe 0% or maybe 40 or 30 when we get done with that. So let's go here to about maybe 50. Keep our transition kind of smooth there, as smooth as we can. 50. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go about maybe 20. Let's look nice. How about 30? 30 looks pretty good there. Get some more here. 30. No, that's too. 40. Okay. 20. Just gonna pick and choose what I want here. 20 here. Now we got our texture pretty much worked up there. It didn't look very good when we had it smaller, so when we had it really close up. But now we pretty much start coloring this pretty quick. I'm gonna go in here to my edit. Let's lock the little lock layer, basically like both sides. I'm gonna bring that to grayscale. I'm gonna bring that to maybe 35% there. Looks pretty good. 38. Let's go maybe 30. 31's fine. Okay, now next we're going to go ahead and turn this into an actual brush. Bring it smaller. We're going to go ahead and bring this down here. Art brush. Let's go ahead and go pressure. I'm using this tablet. Tints. It's pretty much that. Now here comes the fun part. Let's go ahead and start wiping this texture around everywhere. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to take our transparency. We're going to go to overlay. Bring this down the first wipe to about maybe 10%. Just kind of go in there real quick and take that texture. Just kind of move that around there a little bit like that. The next we're going to go about 30%. Come in the middle with that a little bit, like so. Let's go 50%. The whole idea is to blend everything in there. Now let's go 100%, and we're going to actually have the texture just wiping around the whole thing. Kind of, because we want to build up that texture really, really nice there. Let's kind of just bring it around, swirl it like that. Swirl a little bit, like so. Now what we're going to do here is select all the brushes, object. Let's go select, same, object, brush strokes. We're going to go ahead and go object, path, outline stroke. Make into a symbol. Okay, now we have our pretty much our texture here. Let's go ahead and move this in a little bit more. We pretty much took a fish texture, brought it around the image, like so. Okay, now that we have our texture here, in our next video we're going to talk about how we actually make a preview of this, so we can actually keep working on the texture without having to actually have a lot of jitter and lag on Illustrator. Thank you very much for watching.